farm we could grow crops on to feed ourselves. So he decided to use an unused portion of the land to grow almonds and pecans to sell to the markets. He didn't have enough time to get them up and going though before we ran out of money. I was the oldest of 7 children. So after he had me till and prepare the ground and plant everything, he came up to me one day and told me he was sorry, but he had to pawn me to croppers downstream so our family could have enough to live on until his foot got better or the trees were mature enough to sell food. He said it would only be 7 years and not permanent. He also said he would pay off my contract if he made more than we owed once the trees were producing. My mama fought him. Man, she fought him. She yelled and cried, but she had to let go. He said, "There's nothing we can do, woman. If Thomas doesn't go, we'll all get sold, be purchased by somebody, and split up." She had to let go. I was 15 at the time, almost a man, but still a boy. I grew up overnight. That's crazy. Your own dad sold you into slavery? That's wild. The messed up part was my dad was a part of that rock guild, the Masons. The Masons. They were they were supposed to be a brotherhood, but when he was at his weakest, no one stepped up. The guy they sold me to was a part of that guild too, but he wasn't a regular Mason. He was a part of their external membership. The free guild members are Freemasons who are connected to the normal ones. They actually hold more power even though they don't build anything like actual Mason workers do. All I know is he called himself giving my dad a helping hand by buying me for pennies on the pound. It was enough to pay all the taxes up in advance for a couple years and get the new trees going. But if anything went wrong, they would be right back in the same situation. So your dad was in that club? That's how you know their connections? Yeah, like I said, they make things sound good and noble on the outside, But when things get real, they show their true colors. And the black masons of the guild are always treated worse. So that didn't help. I just stay out their way. I just stay out of their way. Not the people I like, but also not the people you want to mess with. So what about your dad contracting you out though? There weren't other options. Times were different back then, but it still happens now.